It's finally here, the 2025 Chevrolet Corvette ZR1. Everyone knows this car was coming. Everyone knows it has a twin-turbo V8. But how much power does it make? 800 horsepower? 900 horsepower? No! 1,064 horsepower. Surprised? Because my mind is blown. All that power comes from a twin-turbo 5.5-liter V8. This is not just a turbocharged Corvette Z06 engine though. It's got new internals, a much lower compression ratio, and more oil capacity. It doesn't rev quite as high as a Z06, but the redline is still 8,000 RPM, and it makes 828 pound-feet of torque. To handle all that, the 8-speed dual-clutch transmission has been strengthened. The ZR1 is all about the ultimate in performance, which means taking every advantage of aerodynamics. This wicker here creates a high-pressure area that adds to the front downforce, but it also creates a low-pressure zone that allows hot air to be extracted through the heat exchangers under the hood. Now, all that hot air blowing over the car is not great news for the engine. So they've done the analysis to figure out that this area and this area are the areas that get the coolest air. On top here, this feeds air directly into the engine air takes, and this feeds cool air to the rear brakes. And you can't miss that wing, right? That's part of the ZTK performance package, and with it, this car will make more than 1,000 pounds of downforce at top speed. What's the top speed? We don't know yet. Without the aero package, we do know that Chevy's aiming for more than 215 miles per hour. In standard configuration, the ZR1 is actually set up to ride softer than a standard Z06. But if you upgrade to that ZTK performance package, you get a car that's even more hardcore than a Z06 for the ultimate in track performance. The standard wheels are forged aluminum, but carbon fiber wheels are optional. And the ZTK package also upgrades you from Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires to Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2R track rubber. MR dampers and carbon ceramic brakes are standard across the line. Inside and out, this looks like your typical Corvette with more carbon fiber, bigger cooling ducts, and this pretty cool detail, a throwback to split window Corvettes with extra cooling for that engine. We're seeing the ZR1 today, but it won't be in dealers for a year. Chevy's pulling the wrapper off now because they say to finish aerodynamic development and engine cooling development, they need to remove the camouflage from these cars. We also don't know pricing yet, but it's a Corvette, so you can count on it being the best value in performance. We're at GM's Milford Proving Grounds with the 2025 Chevy Corvette ZR1, and we are about to take a very fast ride. Chris Barber is the lead development engineer on the ZR1. This car makes 1,064 horsepower from a twin-turbo 5.5-liter V8, 828 pound-feet of torque, and Chris, can we hit 200 today?
I think we can, very easily.
Miles an hour. 160. 6th gear, 175. Just keeps pulling. This is about a 2.5 miles straight. 198, 199, 200. Woo! 205, 206. That is a fast car. That is amazing. Chevy's calling this car the king of the hill. Throwback to the original ZR1. And we've got a while before we drive it, but man, the specs make it sound like it has absolutely earned that title. Nice little bank turn here, that's fun.
Yeah, this is a fun turn for sure. I'm just gonna cruise in to keep it cool.
Make a lot of heat when you're making 1,000 plus horsepower from a V8 engine.
Yeah, one thing, we spent a lot of time making sure that we could do runs like this over and over and over, you know, even in hot conditions. You know, it's over 80 degrees. And
yeah. Your coolant showing 185.
yep.
Seems pretty comfortable to me.
Exactly. It's very easy to do. It's crazy, but
super stable, right?
yeah,
I mean, you're just holding the
Steering
wheel straight.
Solid, the car's very planted.
You're not doing any work almost. Just foot down.
Yep. I'll do a run up and over this bend so that you can get a look down the track. It's a cool view to see the whole thing. 2.5 miles. I think we hit 200 at around like the 1.3 or 1.4 marker.
Wow.
So there's more in it. We're just being conservative.
Oh yeah. That's
cool
a lot of road. And that's what you need to develop a car like this, right?
Exactly.
Without the aero package, they're saying a top speed of more than 215 miles an hour.
Yep.
That was an awesome ride. 2.5 miles, full throttle, almost the entire time. We hit 206 miles an hour, and it was just totally stable.